I sold your house to teach you a lesson about respect, my stepmother sneered over the phone. The new owners move in next week. I smiled, remembering the secret meeting with my late father's lawyer. Good luck with that, I replied. She had no idea what was coming. Update 6. I sat back, overwhelmed by this reversal of fortune. Dad knew her so well, knew exactly what she would do. Your father was a brilliant man, Harrison agreed, and he loved you very much. This was his final gift to you. Not just the house itself, but the satisfaction of seeing justice done. As we finished our coffee, Harrison provided me with the names of several excellent real estate attorneys, who could help me navigate the coming confrontation with Brenda. We agreed that I would continue staying with Aunt Carol for the time being, allowing Brenda to proceed with her plans to sell the house, blissfully unaware of what awaited her. One last thing, Harrison said, as we prepared to leave. Your father wanted you to have this regardless of what you decide to do with the house. He handed me a small velvet box. Inside was a key on an antique silver keychain engraved with the letter R. The original key to the front door, Harrison explained. Your great-grandfather had it made, when the family first purchased the house. Your father thought you should be the one to hold it now. I closed my hand around the key, feeling its weight and history. Whatever happened next, this small piece of metal represented a connection to my family that Brenda could never sever. The next 3 months required more patience than I knew I possessed. On Harrison's advice, I maintained a low profile, staying with Aunt Carol, and focusing on my work, which I was able to do remotely thanks to an understanding boss. Meanwhile, I kept tabs on Brenda's activities through a network of family, friends, and neighbors who had never warmed to her. Mrs. Peterson, who had lived next door for 40 years, called me weekly with updates. She's thrown out all your father's clothes. Mrs. Peterson reported one week. Had a crew come and just cart everything away. Such a waste, those beautiful suits. Another time, she's painting everything white, everything, even the mahogany paneling in the library. It's a crime against architecture. But the call I'd been waiting for came on a Tuesday afternoon in early spring. There's a for sale sign in the yard, Mrs. Peterson said, and a lockbox on the door. She's listing it with her own company. Asking price is $4.5 million. The house was worth at least that in Boston's market, especially given its history and location, but Brenda wouldn't see a penny of it. I thanked Mrs. Peterson, and immediately called Harrison, who confirmed that the listing had appeared in the multiple listing service that morning. Now we wait, he said. Let her find a buyer, let her get all the way to closing, then we'll address the matter of actual ownership. I followed the listing online, watching as Brenda hosted an open house that drew dozens of potential buyers. The virtual tour showed rooms I barely recognized, sterile white boxes stripped of character and history. She'd removed built-in bookcases, covered original fireplaces with drywall, and replaced the hand-carved newel post on the main staircase with something sleek and modern. Each change felt like a personal assault. Exactly 2 weeks after listing, the status changed to pending, meaning Brenda had accepted an offer. According to Harrison's sources at the title company, the buyers were a tech executive, and his wife relocating from Seattle, prepared to pay the full asking price in cash. That's when Brenda called me. I'd been expecting it. This final twist of the knife, this opportunity to gloat. Madison, she said, when I answered, her voice syrupy with false concern. I realized I never told you about the house. What about it? I asked, keeping my voice neutral. I've sold it, she announced triumphantly. I know how attached you were to that old place, but it was just too much house for one person. The new owners are a lovely couple. They're planning to gut the inside completely. Something about open concept and smart home technology. I gripped my phone tighter, but maintained my calm. I see. Of course, I did set aside a few of your old things from the attic, she continued, her voice dripping with condescension. Photo albums and such. Nothing valuable, but they might have sentimental worth to you. You can pick them up before closing next week. That's thoughtful of you, I managed. I thought so, she pined. Oh, and Madison, I wanted you to know I sold the house to teach you a lesson about respect. Maybe next time you'll think twice before trying to turn your father against me. My blood boiled at the accusation, as if I'd been the manipulative one in this scenario. The new owners move in next week, she continued, clearly enjoying herself. So, if you want to say goodbye to the place, you should do it soon. Though honestly, you might not recognize it anymore. That's when I allowed myself a small smile, thinking of the documents safely stored in Harrison's office, and the key I now wore on a chain around my neck. Good luck with that, I replied simply. What's that supposed to mean? She demanded, her tone shifting from smug to suspicious. Nothing, I said. I'm sure everything will work out exactly as it should. Goodbye, Brenda. I hung up and immediately called Harrison to let him know that closing was scheduled for the following week. He promised to have our legal team ready. Should I be there? I asked. Absolutely, he said. After all, you're the only one who can actually transfer ownership of the property. Now you can watch the 6th part by pressing share and more.